Millions of Filipinos rely on agriculture and fisheries not just for food, but for their livelihood. But for decades, our farmers and fisherfolk have faced major challenges. Outdated equipment, limited government support, and low income despite their hard work. In response to this problem, the Philippine government made a law in 1997, Republic Act 8435, also known as Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act or AFMA. AFMA was created to modernize and strengthen the agriculture and fisheries sectors with one clear goal: to improve the life of farmers and fisherfolk while ensuring food security for every Filipino. AFMA is more than just a law. It's a commitment to uplift our agricultural workers, boost productivity, and build a sustainable future for our country. In this video, let's explore what AFMA is all about, how it works, and why it matters. The AFMA has an eight objective: to modernize, to enhance, to ensure, to encourage, to promote, to pursue, to induce, to adapt, to provide, and to improve. AFMA wants farmers and fisherfolk to use better tools, machines, and modern technology. This helps them work more efficiently, increase production, and reduce waste. It's also moving from old manual way to more advanced and productive system. AFMA aims to make sure there is enough food for everyone in the country. It works to make food more available and affordable so no Filipino goes hungry. Many farmers and fisherfolk are poor, so AFMA helps by giving them access to financial support, training, and service to increase their income and improve their quality of life. It also ensures fair treatment and opportunities for all, including women and indigenous people. AFMA supports production of high-quality crops, fish, and livestock that can compete with products from other countries. This helps the Filipinos sell more food abroad and grow its economy. AFMA encourages farmers and fishers to take care of natural resources like land, water, and marine life. Sustainable farming and fishing methods are promoted so that resources are not destroyed and can be used by future generations. AFMA believes that the people working in agriculture and fisheries should be part of the planning and decision-making process. Their voice and needs are important in shaping program and policies. So this means that AFMA is a law that supports a better future for agriculture and fisheries in the Philippines. It's focused on improving production, promoting nature, helping the poor, and making sure everyone has enough to eat.
Without much further ado to discuss my topic, I just want to say you good day and assalamu alaikum jamian wa barakatuhu. So I just want to discuss the topic of mine, which is the key component and strategy proposed like STAPAD, infrastructure, credit, and etc. So first, I just want to discuss you the strategic agricultural and fisheries development zone. So the definition of this is identify and develop prime agricultural and fisheries areas. So meaning to say that they want to uplift or empower the area of our agricultural and fisheries areas. So and also that they want to prioritize the investment and prevent land conversion in this zone, and also that they want to ensure sustainable land and water use for planning. The next is infrastructure. So the build and improve farm to market roads, irrigation system, post harvest facilities, cold storage, ports, and market. So meaning to say that they want to reduce production cost and post harvest losses, and also that they want to improve logistic and market access for producer. The next one is credit. So establish and liberalize the rural credit system. So meaning to say that they want to provide accessible and affordable credit to farm and fish owners. And also they want to encourage private bank, cooperatives and microfinance institutions to participate. Here in ETZ, I got two topic. First one is human resource development. So focus on entrepreneurship, sustainable farming and fishing practices and use of new technology. So meaning to say that they want to conduct training program for enhancing their skills and also support rural based organization and cooperative. The second one is trade and market development. So facilitate domestic and international market access. So mean to say that they want to support the development of quality standards, certification, and market infographic system, and also in strength the value chain from production to market above all.
So let's proceed to the success and challenge of AFMA. So ang Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act or also known as Republic Act 8483 is ipinatupad ito noong 1992 para i-modernize yung mga sectors sa Pilipinas. So ang goals ng AFMA is para palakasin yung mga sectors sa Pilipinas gaya ng fisheries and agriculture. So ginawa nila ito para mas kumita and para maging handa ito sa mga globalizations. So first na nagawa or yung success ng AFMA is tinatawag na curriculum reorientations. So or pagpapabuti sa edukasyon. So gumawa sila ng program tulad ng CHED, TESDA, and DepEd. So ginawa nila ito para maging mas magaling or para maging handa sila sa mga modernization technology and para maging masanay sila sa mga agriculture and fisheries na ginagawa nila. So, yung second na naging success na nagawa ng AFMA is strengthening farmers and fisheries organizations. So, yung AFMA is nagbigay support sa pagbuo or pagpapalakas ng mga cooperative or organizations ng mga farmers and fisheries. So, nagkaroon ng mas malaking pag-asa ang mga farmers and fisheries para makipag-ugnayan sa pamahalaan at sa mga pribadong sector. Ang AFMA, ang gusto niya is para maging maganda yung price ng kanilang product and maless yung kanilang gastos and also para din maging maganda yung kanilang paggawa ng mga policy sa kanilang community. Third is introducing new technologies. So, yung AFMA is nagbigay support sa pag-introduce ng mga new technologies tungkol sa agriculture and fisheries. Example dito is yung drone, tractor, and yung mga seeds na ginagamit natin. So, yung AFMA is yung goals niya is para mas kumita sila and para maging maganda yung kanilang product and para maging less yung kanilang gastos. Third is introducing new technologies. So, yung AFMA is nagbigay support sa pag-introduce ng mga new technologies tungkol sa agriculture and fisheries. Example dito is yung drone, tractor, and yung mga seeds na ginagamit natin. So, yung AFMA is yung goals niya is para mas kumita sila and para maging maganda yung kanilang product and para maging less yung kanilang gastos. Inconsistent budget allocation. So, mas maraming pera ang napupunta sa paggawa ng product pero kulang yung funds or pondo para sa pagbebenta nila. Number 2 is lack of regional focus. So, yung mga plano ng AFMA ay hindi nakaka-adapt sa pangangailangan ng mga iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas. Hindi pare-pareho yung climate, lupa, at yung pang-economics or yung kanilang kalagayan. So, number 3 is insufficient monitoring and evaluations. So, walang sapat na sistema para matrack yung progress, kung effective ba yung ginagawa nilang project. So, number 1 is increased income productivity. So, dahil sa paggamit ng mga new technologies, marami ang yield ng mga farmers and fisher folk and mas mura yung kanilang gastos, ultimately boosting income and overall productivity in the agricultural and fisheries sectors. So, number two is access to resource and support. So, mas madali na ngayong makuha ng mga farmers ang kanilang pangangailangan gaya ng pera para sa kanilang puhunan, yung kanilang training, and yung mga nag-i-improve din yung mga infrastructure. Then third is empowerment through organizations. So naging mas malakas ang mga samahan ng mga farmers and fisher folk dahil sa AFMA. Dahil dito, mas nagagawa nilang magtulungan kasi yung AFMA is not only about technological improvements but also about community building and strengthening the voice of those involved in agriculture and fisheries.
Today I will report the SWOT analysis of ACMA, or Agriculture's and Fisheries Modernization Acts. And first is the strength of ACMA, which is the number one, clear policy support for modernizations. Ang clear policy support for modernization is ACMA sets clear goals for modernizing agriculture and fisheries. The example is funding is allocated to promote advanced farming techniques. In the number 2 naman, focuses on food security and rural development, which is the AHMA aims to improve food supply and uplift rural communities. The example is program support local farmers to increase productivity and incomes. And the number 3, funds agricultural research, training, and infrastructures. The funds agricultural research, training, and infrastructure. It's based in knowledge and facilities to boost sector performance. The example of this is research stations and farmer training centers are funded. In the weaknesses naman, the weaknesses of AHMA is number 1 is the uneven and slow implementation nationwide. The rollout of programs varies by regions. The example is some provinces receive little to no support compared to others. Kumbaga mas nakaka-benefit yung mga others. And the example is number 2 is limited farmer access to programs due to bureaucracy. The example is complex processes make it hard for small farmers to benefit. The example is lengthy paperwork delays access to subsidies or training. Number 2, the insufficient monitoring and evaluations. There's a lack of follow-up to assess effectiveness. The example is projects are funded but rarely check for long-term impact. The opportunities of ACMA naman is number 1, adaptation of new technologies and innovations. In the adaptation of new technologies and innovation is new tools can enhance productivity and sustainability. The example of this is use of drones and smart irrigation systems in farming. Then number 2, expansion to international markets is the Filipino products can reach new global buyers. An example nito is exporting mangoes or processed peas to Asia and Europe. Then number 2, stronger collaboration with private sector ng NGOs. The partnership can increase resources and innovation. Example is NGOs helping implement community-based aquaculture programs. Okay, in the threats, the last is in the threats, these are external risks that could harm to the program. Number 1 is climate change and environmental degradations. In climate change and environmental degradation, changing weather harms crops and ecosystem or our ecosystems. Example is droughts. The droughts reduce rice yields and peace-kill events occurs. In number two is global competition from cheapest import. In the global competition is foreign products may undercut local goods. Example is cheaper import vegetable reduce local farmers' profit. Then in number two, political changes affecting continuity of programs. Itong political changes is new leaderships may see priorities or cut funding. The example is a new administrations may not prioritize agriculture reform.
So, good day and assalamu alaikum. So now, I will discuss the following question. So, number one is, to what extent has AFMA achieved its object? So, AFMA was enacted in 1997 to modernize agriculture and fisheries, ensure food security, improve competitiveness, and reduce rural poverty. While it's made some progress, its performance remained mixed. So, achievements is develop of agriculture, infrastructure such as farm-to-market road and irrigation system. So, strengthening of support service including training and extension. Partial increase in agriculture productivity. So, AFMA has partial achieved its object by the improving infrastructure and support system, but has not fully modernized agriculture or significantly reduced rural poverty. So, the number two is, what are the key factors hindering effective implementation? So, several internal and external factors continue to hinder AFMA full potential. So, implementation is slow for coordination, low investment, political factors, and lack of farmers inclusion and modern technology. So, the number three is, what policy recommendation can be made to improve AFMA? So, to improve AFMA's impacts, policy adjustment must be aligned with the contemporary agriculture challenge. So, reforms should focus on the stable funding, inclusive planning, technology integration, and climate resilient agriculture. So, number four is, how has climate change impacted the effectiveness of AFMA? So, climate change has intensified the vulnerability of agriculture and fisheries sector. So, challenging of the goals of AFMA. So in fact, is more frequent extreme weather event damaging crops and infrastructure. So, unpredictable weather reducing crop yield and farming income. So, greater food supply stability and raising cost, increasing stress or water land source. So, climate change has limit AFMA's success, increasing environmental risk and highlighting its lack of climate adaptation strategies. So, the number five is, what are the some ways to improve national food security in relation to AFMA? So, food security rely on consistent production, access, or resilience with AFMA must better support. So, improve strategies to introduce and scale up climate resilience crop varieties. So, In-house post-harvest infrastructure, storage, processing, and logistic. So straight extension service and search to boost productivity. So provide financial and technical support for small farmers, smallholder farmers. So align AFMA's goals with national food security policies and climate framework. So food security can be improved by promoting climate resilience practices, investigating in infrastructure, support farmers, and align AFMA with the modern food goals. Foods policy goals. That's all.